Hey guys, welcome to the SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and it is an interesting time for sim racing. So, a lot of people in the sim racing community regard NASCAR Racing 2003 season to be the definitive NASCAR oval racing simulation. Even with iRacing out there, a lot of people still use NR 2003. And Sim Racing System is looking to take advantage of that, and they are expanding out to NR 2003 for their oval platform. So if you've been part of Sim Racing System, you've always noticed there's road, oval, and off-road. Now it looks like we'll finally get an excuse to use this oval rating, as we're going to be starting to do some oval racing in NASCAR Racing 2003. Henrique, the guy who started Sim Racing System, he contacted me a couple days ago, told me, hey, we're going to be doing some testing today of this, and he invited me to give it a go, and I was like, sure, why not? I have my copy of NR 2003, but my computer doesn't have a disk drive anymore. So actually I had to install it off this Brazilian website he gave me a link to, but I still have my key, so I was able to use that for the install and worked just fine. But then you had to install the Sim Racing System software, and it's a little more complicated than what we get in Assetto Corsa, because Assetto Corsa, you could embed an app into SRS, but for this, you actually have to do it differently. So I'll show you a quick example of what I'm talking about. So I'm closing my SRS window behind the scenes, and here's my root NASCAR Racing 2003 folder. And at first, I actually did it wrong. You get the SRS platform, and I thought you would extract the contents into the base folder. That's not the case. You actually extract the SRS NR 2003 folder into your base NASCAR Racing 2003 season install. So you go there, and you have everything you need for Sim Racing System to work. And you double click SRS. It boots up the NR 2003 SRS interface, and you load it up. You do need to make sure your NASCAR Racing 2003 season folder and your profile match up to the NR 2003 or your Sim Racing System install. So you click on this, and in a second, it will take you to the interface, the race interface. Right now, it's very minimal, I should say. No standings, no extra content that you get in Assetto Corsa or even Race Room, because that's not needed right now. So you can look, it's road, oval, fixed race. It is only a 5-lap race. Yee, that's pretty short, Cup at Atlanta. So we'll see how that actually is. And then this will also use some third-party mods. So there's late model dirt racing. That's at Accord Speedway. And I'll show you how to install a mod in a minute for this. So yeah, this is a 30-lap dirt oval race. So this will be a fun event to do after this. Then there is the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series 19 mod. So this will be the new NASCAR Cup cars. They already have the new Ford Mustang Cup car in it. Well, they beat iRacing to the punch. This is a 5-lap race. I would have liked the test session to have longer races. And then Wellen Modified Series. This is a 20-lap race around Myrtle Beach. So some of this content is definitely not in the base NR 2003 game. So what you can do is there's a downloads required here. You can click on that, and you get the list of all of the content that you need for the series. So you see 358 Dirt Modifieds. That's what we don't have right now. We do have the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup mod and the Wellen Modified mod. We also have Accord Speedway and Myrtle Beach already installed. I already downloaded this though, so we can pull up my zip folder. I believe it is this one, 358 Modifieds. And then we can go into this. Go into your series folder in your root NASCAR 2003 season folder. And you see I have Cup, Monster Energy Cup, and Welland. We don't have the 358 mods. So go here, drag, drop. It extracts. Boom, we have it. So we can, unfortunately, it doesn't like immediately register. So you have to quit out of the SRS, go back to the SRS folder, reboot, and then it should show that we have the content. And hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? Cool to see you in the stream. So we press enter. Boom. Content still missing. So we gotta check real quick. Do I have a chord speedway? Like, make sure all the file content is okay. Yeah, that's definitely correct. Because we compare to Cup, yeah, that's correct. If we go to tracks, there's 358 Accord. Is that the one that we need? Downloads page 3. There is no downloads page 3. Let's see. ACC. Oh. No Accord. So, yeah, that is interesting. So here. Those are the Bullring Cup mods. Let's go back real quick. This says Bull Dirt, so I'm guessing this is it. So yeah, we have the 358 mods version 2, which I would assume that's it. Then Accord Speedway, yes. Oh wait, hold on a second. Late model dirt. I download the 358 modifieds. It's always a dumb mistake, right, guys? It's always a dumb mistake. Hey, Transwarp Hub. It's doing all right. Still have less energy and stuff than I'd like, but definitely an improvement over where I was before, which is nice. All right, so 358 dirt late model. So we should be able to quit out of SRS. Go to NR 2003 SRS, NR 2003. Boot up. Let's maximize the folder. Press to enter. Boom. Late model dirt. It's there. So for this, we are first going to be doing the NR 2003 season oval. So we can click register. Pick the car you want. Guess some of these have thumbnail issues. I'm going number 24, Jeff Gordon, because that's my personal favorite. Except that's interesting. Looks like these are a little off. Because number 0, Jerry Nadeau, correct. Number 1, you get number 2, Hermie Sadler. Hermie Sadler 2, Jerry Sprague, I believe. So there are some bugs, it looks like. Some bugs need to be addressed. 2, 30, 3, 31. So they need to improve this. I'll mention that to them, but number 45 is Jeff Gordon. So we got that. Hey, Billy, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here. If you talk to Henrique Alves on Discord, if you have his info, I bet you could get it. I think he'd be glad to let you try because there's dirt. But yeah, so we're now registered 15 minutes until start. So let's turn a couple laps in because I think we have some time. So let's go back to our NR 2003 folder. Hopefully it dings us when we can enter. So NR 2003, I use the no CD patch because I don't have a CD in here. But I want to check something real quick because graphics. And surprisingly, it supports 3440 by 1440 pretty well. But one thing I did do, though, that I want to change is I have this in windowed mode. So I want to fix that real quick. Actually, screw it. Windowed mode's fine for this. This aged surprisingly well. I'll say that. With mods and stuff, there is definitely potential to keep going. Crates on Dirt, that's the series name. 358 modifieds. So we're doing NASCAR Cup. We'll do a little bit of testing. And it's Atlanta Motor Speedway. Continue. So one issue, though, I will mention. This does not recognize my Heusinkveld engineering shifter. And because my issue with the adapter, I don't have any buttons on this wheel. So please don't kill me, guys. I'm using auto shift. So let me know how the audio levels are. Actually, let me check in my OBS real quick. Yeah, it looks like it should be all right. So I'm using auto shift because I have no other option right now. Happy birthday, Dan. Thanks for that. So force feedback is one of the things that honestly has not aged well. Alright, consider I am using a direct drive wheel, but the force feedback just isn't as concise as in iRacing. You can definitely tell it has roots, but it just is not the same. Back end not hooked up, definitely. This, like, one of the great things, blessing and a curse of NR 2003, it had very minimal hand-holding. So this is the baseline setup. This baseline setup is loose. And just about any other sim, they'll give you a tight setup to basically say, tight is safer than loose, and once you get more comfortable, you can tweak your setup, make it looser, make it faster. In NR 2003, they're like, nope, here you go, here are the keys. Be careful, you don't want to put your button in the wall. I have damage offers testing session because I believe that's the default. One of the things that is frustrating, though, with NR 2003 is Papyrus and iRacing, by extension, they are draconian with what you are allowed to do with mods. You can do nothing that can modify the executable file, and you can do nothing to change the physics from the Cup series, and also the various different physics that were provided by Project Wildfire, which was a mod team that did officially endorsed mods for NR 2003, which added Cup Series, I believe it added Trans Am Series, it added Dirt Series, and something else, I think. So, even though we'll be racing cars later on in the stream that look like 2019 Cup cars, I believe by extension they're still going to be using the same physics in this car right now that is based off a car that's almost 16 years old. So the speed will be similar, I believe, things like that. It'll be interesting to see how this is, though. I've done very minimal online racing in NR 2003 because I jumped into sim racing at about 2007, 2008, and then still NR 2003 was being used well, but since it was being used well, it was prohibitively expensive. So I never really jumped into it until later on. A friend gave me a bootleg copy way back when. But then when I actually bought NR 2003 for myself, I found it at a thrift store for $1 back in 2014. And back by that time, the online scene was nowhere near how it was back in the late 2000s. And Kevin, you have a good one, man. Thanks for dropping by. So it'll be interesting to see how this is, because in some ways this game's aged well, in some ways it just hasn't. I mean, listen to the sound real quick. I mean, the sound is better than, like, what you get out of older Gran Turismo titles at the time, but this just doesn't have that raw feeling. It doesn't have that immersiveness to it. It doesn't have that depth that we've grown accustomed to in other titles, in, like, Race Room, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, even some of the newer R Factor 2 cars, now that Fonsecker's on the team. So it's interesting to see. Right now we are at 11:51, so I'll do one more lap after this, and we will hop out. But I do gotta say, this works well with an ultra wide. I'm kind of shocked. I am running in windowed mode though, so that could account for something, but right off the bat, this field of view feels good. It feels like it matches my wheel. It matches the size and everything, but at the same time, I might need to adjust the seat a bit. Things like that. Alright. So we'll hop out. One thing I do want to remember though is I'm going to press, which was the relative box? Oh yeah, this doesn't have a relative box. But we'll do session info. Man, I was so slow there. So we'll hop out. And we will check the sim racing system window. There we go. Go to SRS. Let's click on race. We have 6 people signed up. Oh boy, Austin Ognoski's in here. Well, that's going to be party over. Ethan Dean's in. He does some good racing in Assetto Corsa. Let's see how that transfers over to NR 2003. Henrique, the guy who founded Sim Racing System. Hey, Craig, cool to see you in here. Been a while. Steve Rada, he is in here. Ricardo, a.k.a. Random Call Sign. I wonder if he's streaming right now. Let's check. I wonder if he's streaming this or is he just doing this for fun. Random call sign. Or random call sing. Oh yeah, he is doing some streaming. So
let's do just a few laps. We can do 4 laps in 2
yeah,
minutes.
he's doing some testing right now.
Get in, interior right.
Looks like he's upgraded his production quality lately. So that's cool to see him do. Still with the plaid socks. Hold on. But yeah, so it's cool to see him doing some oval racing.
Split socks, dude. Get it.
Yeah. But yeah, so this will be interesting to see how this goes because he's doing some practicing. He is from the other side of the pond, so I don't know how well he's going to perform, but this should be fun. And then we can go back into the SRS here. We have about 5 minutes to go. So this will be just short testing, guys. Don't expect like a massive 43 car field or anything, but we're going to at least test the net code, things like that, because this is a new online service that's going to be offered for free alongside NR 2003. So this should be interesting to see how this turns out. Hopefully the servers are pretty good because, yeah, we only have 2 people from America. Looks like they're downloading the skins right now. So skin transfer app is implemented or embedded into the software, I guess. Thank you to Brash Sports Racing for subscribing. Thank you for that. Excited for Dirt Rally 2? I'd say yes. I'm cautiously optimistic. I believe they can learn from their mistakes for Dirt 4 that they made. It'll be interesting to see how they flesh out the system. I am a little frustrated that they didn't implement VR for the initial release from what they're saying. I find that kind of disappointing because Dirt Rally, the first one in VR, is one of the best VR experiences you can get. That will just scare the crud out of you. So I wish they would have a little more. I wish that they just had possibly that extra bit. So we'll see how it goes. By the way, guys, sorry for my voice being a little hoarse. I went to his Sharks game on Thursday with my brother-in-law. It was his first Sharks game that he's seen, and it was against the Ducks, so major rivalry. And yeah, my voice is still hoarse about 2 days later. So, you know it was a good night. So yeah, we just wait. I'm guessing in about 20 seconds. Usually when it hits a 3-minute mark, that's when it kicks you in and gets you going. So hopefully, this is my first time trying anything SRS in NR 2003. Hopefully it jumps us in without a hitch. But yeah, it's interesting because I guess they've only done one race so far because the ratings are still pretty low. So I guess Austin won the first race, 9.869 rating. Ethan Dean got second. Henrique got third. Steve got fourth. And Ricardo and myself are the rookies. Oh boy. There we go. Join button is good to go. And it kicks us into the sim. My Windows Defender kicked in. So yeah, allow access. Atlanta Motor Speedway, yes. And wow. That was a fast loading time. Shockingly fast. So Austin has ping of so ping and quality. Yep. We can jump in.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Okay.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So we got 3 minutes to practice. Woo, wheel spin right there. And I know, guys, remember I said that I had to do auto shift. My shifter is not working in NR 2003 for some reason. I thought it should, but it's not. So, slightly disappointing. So, also mention that this is a fixed setup race, I believe, or else SimRacing system was lying. So, I think this is fixed setup, so we're not going to be able to make any changes. Maybe grill tape for qualifying. That might be possible. But still, there are the problems with the force feedback, but it's still pretty good. You feel the car loading up on the springs. You feel when it starts to get a little loose and maybe tightens up a bit, even though I have not felt the car get tight at all. It's just loose, loose, loose. So this should make for an interesting race. All right, random call sign, exiting the pits. I just realized his initials match his username, or his screen name. Ricardo Calero, random call sign. We gotta get the car woed down. I think the bottom in NR 2003 is the fastest, because NR 2003 didn't support tracks rubbering in. Didn't really support, or I think it did do multi-groove racing, but not that great. We'll try a higher up line after this, though. So we'll move up a groove. Actually, 2. We'll do the high line. Still just very free, though. Yeah, we are a tenth slower there. Just find a middle ground-ish. Man, the car just wants to rotate through the corner. A little too low, I think. On the throttle, throttle, throttle.
Practice is over. Come on in.
30.7. Okay.
Practice is over. Come on in.
Austin O has a small Willie. That's funny.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
We might have gotten busted for speeding. Let's just go into pits.
Practice is over. Come on in.
So put me as the number 9 car, even though I picked Jeff Gordon. Interesting. Alright, so let's check the garage.
Drivers, to your cars.
Fix setup. You cannot... I don't see any way to change the tape. Yeah, grill tape is locked. Okay. No... Okay, Steve, thanks for that. So let's try to get a good lap in. This car is loose, though. That's the thing that scares me a bit. Tight cars don't scare me nearly as much as loose cars. Rear end stepping out a bit.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
On the throttle. You just see all these mini corrections I'm making with the wheel.
One more lap.
Try to carry the speed. We were much faster through 1 and 2 this time. Come on, make it stick, make it stick, make it stick! 30.7, maybe? 30.2, okay.
Checker flag.
Okay. Yeah, Brad, hopefully this is out by the time you finish your PC. Because this is currently just like testing. And I was trying to I wanted to make sure, like, do I have permission to stream it? And they're like, yeah, you're fine. Alright, so.
Drivers, to your cars.
Oh, this is a 17 lap race. Okay, that's much better than what the SRS platform was showing. Start sequence in 42 seconds. Jump in. Wow, that's slow, Polly. So my settings might be a little low. Thank you to whoever it was that subscribed. I unfortunately can't see it. So I might need to turn up my settings later on. Yeah, guys, we're almost at 21,000 subs.
Drivers, start your engines!
That's a nice touch. Wait, the 97 car is higher resolution in my rear view mirror than any other car on screen. That's funny. That's funny. Need to edit graphics card settings. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up.
Get ready now.
It's been
Going
so
green.
long since I've raced NR 2003.
Speed cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Interesting
Green,
wiggle
green.
there. 43 car just did not get a start. Wow, that's loose on the throttle. Someone's closing in behind me, number 97.
Outside. Keep low. Clear.
Let's see if I can get his draft a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking it's maybe lag or something in front. So we'll need to improve the graphics settings after this, so we'll take a look before the next race. Jeez, that guy's fast though. You gotta put trust in cars' downforce, that'll work. Bank the car in on the throttle, pray it sticks, and that you don't hit the wall. There we go. Oh, for a second I thought my phone was ringing. Cars sticking through the corners, I just don't have the speed. That's the thing that's frustrating. We're going 10 miles an hour faster than I was during my practice and qualifying. So this car has the downforce, I just wasn't using it earlier. Or I just wasn't driving the car right. But now we're getting a better idea of the car. Force feedback, it's dated, but I'm shocked at how well it's working with my open sim wheel. Because I'm racing this with a wheel that this was not designed for. But the force feedback is still, it's communicating all right. You're missing the subtle details. You're missing those subtle details that you've likely grown accustomed to other sims, but you feel the car loading up into turns. You feel it start to get loose. You feel it get tight, and that's kind of what matters. Oh, I washed out a bit there. I did not take a good corner. Oh, big wreck! Big wreck!
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Oh, it's race back to the line. Okay.
And a spin in turn 1.
Yeah, I forgot this is NR 2003, not 2019 or 2018, because in old school NASCAR days, you race to the line in the event of a caution. In this, you actually have to race, or in modern day, the field freezes.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end
So
of the pace
now
line.
we're under
Stay
caution.
behind the 15 car. Okay, you're in second. Good job.
Trying to get auto shift to kick
slow
in.
down.
There we go. So again, for people just joining in,
That's
whoa!
the 86 car.
We almost just got murdered. Was that random call sign there?
At the 86 car.
But yeah, this is working with my OSW. Feels good, at least. So let's see. Yep, random call sign nearly murdered us.
Pit road is now open.
Let's pit.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500. In second, the pace cars on the front stretch.
So we're number 9.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
In 2003, they had pit crews. We didn't have pit crews in iRacing until 2017. Go figure.
The pace cars in turn 2. Go, go, go! Limit 45.
Freaking
Keep it
auto
under
clutch.
3,500. In second. Okay, you're clear of
So,
pit lane. Stay behind the
someone
15
took
car.
2. I think Henrique took 2 tires. That should be interesting.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Where's Henrique a lap down? I have no clue what happened there, but yeah. Yeah, this is good detail for 2003. I think I have it on low for some things because crowd looks a lot worse than what I remember. So I'll have to look at improving the graphics settings. But I can see potential for great online racing. I see the potential there. So that's one great thing. I'm just saying. I think this has a lot of potential. Even though this game came out in 2003, we're still enjoying it 15 years later. It's remarkable. And that's one of the things I just love about sim racing. And also, a bonus, no incident points. Or technically there are incident points, but not in the way that iRacing has it. So lights are still on the pace car, which means likely when we are across the start-finish line, it's going to be one to go, I think. This is online. This is online. This is online through Sim Racing System. We are currently testing out their new online system they're planning on rolling out for NR 2003. So I don't know if damage is on. If there is damage on, Austin should be in a little bit of trouble, I think. Lights off on the pace car. One to go.
Next time by. Line up single file.
And it's that kind of small touch of authenticity that just, even in 2003, made this one of the top NASCAR racing titles. It would have been awesome to see them make future titles instead of going to iRacing, but it was just unfortunate circumstance. EA bought the exclusive rights for NASCAR, and yeah, that's how it went. What's kind of funny, because in this day, it was single file restarts. Now we have double file, and I believe it was, if there was a lap down car, they started at the front on the inside, or something like that. That was how the rules were back in the day. Okay, we're getting ready to go, guys. Wish me luck. I need it.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. Next car's the leader.
Oh, he spun the wheels!
The leader.
Oh,
Yep,
oh, oh!
Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, we're under caution. Heads up to the end of the pace line. Stay behind the pace car. Stay behind the pace car. You're in first.
What happened there? We gotta slow down, let the pace car pass.
Let him by.
Where's the pace car?
Let him by. Let him by. Let him by.
Well, online glitching right now.
Let him by.
Come on, pace car, come on.
There's a spin in turn 3. Let him by.
There's pace car in the background. I see him in the rearview mirror.
Let him by.
I think it's pace car. Yes, it is.
Pit road is now open.
So,
Pass the 15 car.
I think we're gonna have one to go. I think we're gonna have one to go when we start. Let him by. Let him by. Well, yeah, we need to fix the graphics settings after this. Make sure we don't spin the tires. If they wreck on the line, we get a clean start, I think we're going to win. We just got to get a good start. So, if the lights turn off on the pace car right now, we're going to have a restart. Let's see.
Just 2 to go. We're going green next time by.
We have a restart! Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. We gotta have a start of a lifetime.
Stay behind the pace car.
We have to have a great restart. I think I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. There's some wheel spin right there. Okay. I think we get a good start with golden.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in.
We spun the tires.
Green, green, green. Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home.
We got a great start, though. Come on, come on, come on.
Car outside.
How the hell are they so fast?
Clear.
Oh, they wrecked! They wrecked! We won! We won!
To the line.
Oh, yeah!
There's a spin on the back straight.
We got to race back to the line. No one is near us. No one is near us. And we're going to get the win. Yeah! Woo!
You won! Today you're number one, even though you still look like number two.
Oh, what it? Wow. My first sim racing system win, and I get insulted like that. Yeah! I'm happy, though. That is my first ever sim racing system win, guys. Yeah! Hopefully it counts. But that was a brutal diss. Okay. Time for some donuts. My first ever online win in NR 2003 as well, I think. Oh, man. I am happy with that. So let's hop out of the car. Will Marsh, NR 2003 Almirola. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of that. Because that's kind of true. I was slower. I was definitely slower. Whew! Gotta love that credit sequence. Them just racing around in mini cars. Yeah, we're gonna do another one at least. So we gotta go back. 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 Press to enter. Mex 20 or Monster Energy Cup Series in 30 minutes. There's also late model dirt. I'm gonna give that a go. Because why not? I'm shocked I got the win, though. Miracles do happen. So, what? Do I not get the credit for the win, though? Hold on. Let's check something. Or is it because the race didn't fully close yet? Let's check race real quick. Let's hope that changes. Because, yeah. I want that win. So register. Select. We're in. Steve Rad is joining us. Cosmin Ionisio. I likely just butchered that name. I've never driven dirt in NR 2003, so that should be interesting. But yeah, Ethan, cool racing against you, man. That was fun. Oh, wait. What's that INI file we need to do? Improve NR 2003 graphics INI. I think it's core.ini. Core INI. That's fixed. So, oh, render INI. Let's hope we have some time, enough time for this. Rend. I know this is the boring part. So texture set size. Let's change it to -1 and see what happens there. And we can save that. Just make sure it saves. Drop out. There we go. We get the ding. Barely beat the buzzer. Dirt mods are trash in this game. Okay. Well, we're having fun. It's racing. Why not give it a try?
Keep it under 50. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay,
wow,
you're
force
clear of
feedback
pit
is
lane.
much
Keep it
stronger
under 50.
in the dirt
Keep it
car.
under 5,000
Shockingly
in second.
so.
Okay, merge when you can.
Oh my god, it's insane strength. Definitely not as good as iRacing. In my opinion. I mean, it's controllable, but still, it's intense. Oh! Little scrape. Yeah, I'm likely not going to do well this race, but we're having fun. Isn't that what matters, guys? My arms are going to be sore after this, though. Whoa! We looped it. And the other guy was slightly worse off than me. Oh, that oscillation is brutal, though. In the cup cars, you don't get the oscillation. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, force feedback for this car is not as good as the other one. It's stronger, a little more vague, slightly more painful. This is going to be an interesting session, guys. I'm going to say that. Feels like force feedback slightly inverted. Let's check settings real quick. Controls. I'm turned down to strengthen this. so it doesn't rip off your arm as much.
Limit 50. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
I remember doing dirt racing in the original R Factor days. That was a lot of fun. This is not as fun in my opinion. I would love to see Sim Racing System explore R Factor. There's so much potential.
Car inside. Clear inside.
How is he driving this so smooth? This race is going to make me sore.
Practice is over. Come on in. Practice is over. Come on in.
Yeah, I'm not as excited about this. I'll put it that way. I'm not as excited as I was racing the Cup car. I will say that that mini tweak we did was a little better. That little tweak we did to the INI file, you can see more detail in the cars. Turn off force feedback. That might actually be a good idea for once.
Here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
Let's jump out. Options. Not gonna let us drive. So this is a short race, 30 laps.
Drivers, start your engines.
So weird driving this without force feedback.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Let's see how slow we are without force feedback. Had no feeling there. That is so weird. I don't know how people did it back in the day without force feedback. Yeah, I can't really recommend the dirt racing, in my opinion. There's just far better offerings. Get R Factor, get a dirt mod from them. Shoot.
Here comes the leader.
I can't even
Yellow flag is
reverse.
out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
I'm
There's
out.
road closed.
I can't reverse the car. Yeah, we're done. That ain't good. Yeah, for those of you who haven't been in earlier, I couldn't reverse the car because this doesn't recognize my shifter. So we're just going to do some practicing now. So back, 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 back. Will it allow us to enter? Register for the NASCAR Cup Series 19. Why not? So these look like they match now. I'm going to go with number 9. Except when I click 9, it goes 19. Let's see. 44. Mopar 19. They need to do a better job with this, like organizing the schemes. The app car selector, okay, fair enough. Hopefully they fix that later. So while we wait, we have 23 minutes until the next session, so we can practice with the car. So we can go to NASCAR Cup and then Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series 2019. So we have a lot of different liveries. There's like 4 or 5. Dang. They did a good job with the liveries. I'll give them that. They don't have the new Kevin Harvick yet, but that was only unveiled a few days ago. But yeah, we can go forward. 5. That's a fictional livery because there's no 5 in Hendrick anymore. Number 6. Another fictional. 8. 9. Dodge. That's not right. Wait, did Great Clips sponsor Bill Elliott for next year? There's no instructions yet. This is a closed beta right now. So we're just testing it out. An anime NASCAR car. Okay. Yeah, those are some pretty cool liveries. I don't know if there are any confirmed for Bill Elliott or Chase Elliott next year. But yeah, they did a good job with the liveries. Ryan Blaney's. And the shaders, they still aged pretty well. So yeah, we're just going to do Elliott Great Clips, and then for multiplayer, we'll do the Elliott Great Clips as well. And then, let me check something real quick. So this is at Atlanta again. So we'll do just a short race. Atlanta. Continue. So 33 lap race, damage, and that's off. Okay. Let's just go to race. Yep, the detail's much better now. That's good.
Start your engines.
Interesting how they changed it to driver start your engine. Stewart, this is basically abandonware now, so it's something where if you search around, you can find it. I'll put it that way. Let's turn on the force feedback again. We were at about 75–80% before. Press pause to resume. Whoa, okay.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
I totally forgot Kurt Busch is going to be in one car next year. little bump and run.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Whoa, that got really loose there.
Still there.
You forced the issue.
You're in
Threading the
middle. 3
needle.
wide. Inside. Keep high.
So it's interesting because these cars, they look modern, but they're using the exact same physics that we were using in the previous mod.
Next car's the leader. You're up
So
top. 3
identical
wide.
physics, I believe,
Clear inside.
because this hasn't modified the EXE file. This setup is more conservative though. That's something I'm noticing. This setup is nowhere near as loose as the one we were using previously.
You're in first.
So you're seeing the car wash out a little more at 163 miles an hour. We were going about 172 with the 2003 car. And I don't believe there are physics changes. This might be using truck physics or something. I don't know. Sometimes some mods would use the truck physics, not the cup car physics. But I thought this used cup physics.
Keep digging.
Hey, this car is tight. I think I'm actually going to alright, I'm going to do a drive-through. Let's pretend I got penalized. Make the race a little more interesting.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
We might get penalized. Because I just sped into the pits.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So now we're pretty far behind. This will make things a little more interesting. Oh, interesting visual looks like, or right there. As we got back onto the track. I'll have to see what kind of physics this is using. Because the acceleration feels like cup. The turning feels like truck. I don't know if that's setup or what. This is the Sim Racing Bay Open Sim Wheel with a Momo Race 2 rim on it. Generally, I've been using the Sim Racing Machine's Fanatic converter, which would allow me to use Fanatic rims on this wheel. But unfortunately, I'm having some minor issues with it, so they're sending me a replacement. The mod says cup physics. Okay, thanks for that, Impractical. So this must just be setup. That would be my guess. Because I bet with a setup, you can make this much faster. Because we're running 32s. We were running 29s in the lobby. Yeah, let's get a few good laps in. So we're 11 seconds back of the next car, which looks like Jamie Mack. Or not Mack, Kurt Busch. This is the 30 Newton meter configuration. We have it turned down, though, to be a little more authentic. Because these cars had power steering, or have, I should say. So it wouldn't be you using the full strength. But this is the 30 Newton meter large midge from SimRacing Bay. There we go, we're starting to catch them. Now we'll have to see what to do in the setup. This is also the stock NR2003 Atlanta. It's not like the any of the remastered versions. In the wall a bit. Whoops. Thank goodness we have damage off. Alright. I must have the AI difficulty way too low.
Car inside. Clear inside.
But yeah, it's interesting because SimRacing System, this is currently the beta for it. Like, so the racing we're experiencing is the beta. We don't fully know how it'll be when everything is done. Oh, we dove in way too deep there. Locked up a bit.
Still there.
Still gonna get the run off high.
Clear inside.
I'm gonna give Harvick the bump and run.
Car outside.
And roll one of wrecking. Or wrecking someone. Make sure not to wreck yourself. Because that just happened. Roll one of wrecking someone. Make sure you don't wreck yourself. Well, that stunk. But be careful when trying to wreck someone. And that'll likely heat up the tires. Yeah, this setup is garbage. It'll be interesting to see how we race with it, though. I'll say that. Whoa! And didn't make the save. Okay,
you're
so
clear of pit lane.
It is 12:49. We are just gonna rage quit. We'll just be fine rage quitting, and yeah, there goes Chase around the track. second. So we can go back, exit. And then we'll just take a look, go back, press race. 6 drivers. So Cosman, he wasn't in the NR 2003 race, but he is in for this one. Henrique, Steve, Ethan, and Austin, they're also back in here. No Ricardo, though. I guess random call sign had enough. Well, let's check something real quick. I want to check the Sim Racing System standings because now it's been about like 15 minutes or 20 minutes since we got our first win, guys. We got our first win. Heck yes. So we did get credit for our oval win. Our road win, though. Our road race, though. Off-road, whatever you want to call it. Yikes. Hey, Counterbait, how's it going, man? So, yeah. 1 race, 1 win for oval racing so far. I don't know if we're going to make it 2 for 2, though. I don't know, but we can at least try. With open setups, you can push 202, 204, and into 1 Atlanta. Yeah, that sounds about right. Atlanta is freaking nuts. So let's see what we can do like while we wait to maybe up the graphics a little more. Okay. So there's graphics tweaker, I guess. So we have 8096, I believe, on our graphics card. And then 3440 by 1440. 32-bit. So let's see. Texture set size. So if we go to, it is, what was it called again? Rend DXG. We can do, where was it? Texture set size. That is a high number. And then we can go back here. And our 2003 graphic size. And isotropic level, it says just always keep at 8. Save that. This is a screenshot after. Does not look bad, all things considered. I mean, sure, it's a game from 2003, but still. So, texture quality. So, yeah, I know this is kind of boring at the moment, guys, but this is just showing a little bit on how to improve the look of NR 2003 from a game from 2003 to a more modern looking game. So we can go to players, marshwilliam.ini, player ini, and it is search for line texture quality. Texture quality changed from 1 to 100. Hey, Single Racer. Thanks, man. Oh, I was trying to like picture the date though, because I was like, for 2019, I was like, wait, it's only the 29th. Even in Australia, it can't be 2019 yet. So, let's take a look. NVIDIA control panel. So, NVIDIA control. Okay, that's not working there. So, go to desktop. And NVIDIA control panel. And we can go to manage 3D settings, program settings. And then we look at NASCAR Racing 2003 season. And then let's take a look. Smooth Vision Anti-Aliasing. I don't see that. So I'm guessing it's, or let's try something, because it says add NASCAR Racing 2003 season. I guess this is an old guide, possibly. So, override, anti-aliasing, 8x. I think that's what it's telling us to do. To the people in your race are in your voice channel. Join us. Okay, let's take a look. Or except I don't have a button to push for voice to chat. That's the problem. I don't have a way to actually trigger the voice chat for now. Actually, let's jerry-rig it. Hold on. I will pick a button.
Oh, hello there.
Ooh, I logged in. Am I the 24? Yes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
sir, we can.
Hi.
Okay, since my shifter is not working for the game, I have that as my push-to-talk.
Oh, boy.
Weird.
This should be interesting.
Hey, William. When you get a moment, check your private messages when you're not streaming.
Okay.
Wow. Oh god, cloudy weather. Where am I?
Oh, yes.
Gotta say, this loads
That
very
won't stay
fast.
Probably for the race time.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So I think this will be my last race of the stream. Like, this gives us an idea on what we can expect.
Car outside.
Oh, shit.
Still there. Clear outside.
Hey, Caleb, how's it going, man? Okay, so this setup feels better. So the fixed setup they're using is better than what we were testing with. Go figure. There we go. $195. Yeah, we're much faster now. I don't know if it's weather, cloud cover, better setup. Feels like a better setup though, because this is much looser, the setup. But man, that anti-aliasing tweak in NVIDIA, that makes a difference. It really does. Yeah, Shane, this is a fixed setup race, though. Yes, there are ways to use custom skins with SimRacing system. There's an application for SRS that allows you to transfer your skins to the server. Whoa! Almost bent it there.
Practice is over. Come on in.
Almost bent.
Practice is over. Come on in.
Yeah, I just realized my audio is for Discord too low, so I might tweak it real quick.
Okay, so the 8's not showing. Sure.
Yeah, the 8 and the 41 are two in-game cars.
Yeah, I know. We'll see in race.
I saw the car last race, so I don't know why it's not popping up.
Weird, because we never had this issue on the on the league servers when we have the car. All right, good luck.
Time to qualify. Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's still cloudy.
Okay, let's try to put a good lap down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Wheel spin galore. Need some heat in these tires.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
This is garbage. This is going to be a garbage lap. I just want to get the speed in. We got some heat in the tires. Don't hit the wall.
One more lap.
You can tell this is a loose setup. Feel the rear end start to just step out a bit. Gotta catch
All
it.
right, there's the checkered flag.
When the car, like, you feel a little dialed in, it feels good. It's just tough. Definitely one of the more difficult oval sims out there. Thanks whoever it was who subscribed. Let's take a look. Thank you Bulldog Speed for subscribing. So I want to change a couple things real quick. The head movement feels a little far. So is there a way to fix that? We're going to max out the drawing distance because we can. Other. No graphics. So I guess head movement might be something that needs to be adjusted. Thank you to Matthew Erickson. Thank you. Field of view. Field of view feels good though.
Cloudy.
Oh fuck.
Drivers, to your cars.
I think
Yeah,
if
the
you
field
only
of
have
view
3
feels
sessions,
fine,
it never
though.
goes. It never changes weather. So if you don't have happy hour, it stays.
Yeah. Damn.
It's okay though. It's okay.
So,
We'll be fine.
don't overdrive the car, or you're gonna spin it. Tires.
Yep.
Good luck, everyone, and let's have fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's a good
Sharks. Yeah, you Sharks fan.
Okay, yeah, I can see the 9. I can't see the other 2.
8
They're
or
still
40. Yeah.
I see 41,
Waiting on the rest of the
24.
field.
I can't see the rest out of my mirrors yet.
That's weird. You can
Hit-
see a few. We can see the others. So
Hit N on your keyboard if you don't want the showing you the back mirror part, or it'll be all clear in your mirror.
Start your
yeah, N
engines!
for detail in the mirror and M for quality in the mirror. And mirror on and off. If you want the racing light, then that's the order.
Okay, I see detail on the 3 car as well. And I see Austin's number 8.
It's an anime car, though.
Yeah, I'd rather I don't see it, but I see it.
Paint cars in.
Those pins can put flat automatically to cars that don't
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Sheesh, Austin is like going nuts there. Oh, 3 cars very loose. And somehow he makes it stick. Running the high line, the Larson line. I do feel a lot better when I get heat in the tires. Looks like I'm slowly reeling them in. Almost tagged the wall right there. Here we go, starting to reel in the 24. Getting behind him makes the car a little tight though. $203 miles an hour to turn 1. Come on, let's get a run from the outside. Yeah, not enough. This is beta. This is beta for sim racing system. This is not public yet. Oh, someone tagged the wall hard. Oh, I almost hit the wall too. Too tight, too tight, too tight. Just a tap. We can't finish last this race. Take a higher line in 3 and arc it down. Okay.
We got just 10 more to go.
Whoa, we're really closing in.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high.
On the throttle. Trying to get on the throttle earlier than him. It's a drag race down to turn 3. And I got ahead.
You're in 4th.
We tried getting a nose on my inside. It was on my right side.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
I had to lift a bit. Car washed out a little more than I'd like. Shoot. That was a hard scrape.
Just 5 more to go.
Oh, that was a hard hit. Thought I had enough room. So yeah, I'm gonna start my closing thoughts right now because we have 4 laps to go. This has a lot of potential, guys. This has a lot of potential. This does require more tinkering to get the most out of versus Assetto Corsa, but this could be a good option for oval racing for NASCAR. This, I wouldn't say is an outright competitor to iRacing. It's a good alternative. The physics aren't as good as iRacing, where with iRacing you do get the 2019, 2018 spec cars with physics. This is just the 2003 Cup car physics with a Cup, or with a modern Cup car body. So that's the thing. And the question is, how is SimRacing System going to implement championships and rules and things like that? If they do a good job with that, I could see a lot of people using this. So I'm excited to see how this works out. I think there's potential. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to maybe do more of this in the future. So yeah, this is good. And NASCAR Racing 2003 season still holds up 15 years after it came out. This is the 15-year-old title, guys. And this looks like maybe 2011. This looks like it could be a 2011, maybe late 2010 game. It holds up nicely. This is, yeah, so this is a nice way to get into sim racing on NASCAR Racing 2003 without a hacked EXE file. This is not using a hacked EXE, so it's not really getting in trouble with Papyrus or iRacing now. And yeah, this works well. I like it. It's fun. You can get good racing, as we could see. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this pans out in the future. So I think I'm going to wrap up the stream, guys. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully this comes out maybe in the next month or so. That's what I'm hoping. It definitely has a few things that need to be ironed out, like the car select. That needs to be ironed out and stuff like that. So yeah,
under 3,500 in seconds.
This is exciting, and I'm excited to see how this goes from here. But guys, thanks for watching. I have some more exciting content coming up, and 2019 is just around the corner. So with that being said, there's some great content coming in 2019. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. For SimRacingPaddock, I'm William Marsh, and you guys have a good one.